Hello there. Welcome. My name is Lisa Francis. I am here with the Word Oracle Alchemy System, and I am here today with the What is in a Name series. And what happened was I was looking at um, the most popular letters in the alphabet for first initials. So people, what's the most popular letter used for people's names in North America? And I discovered that it was the letter J, followed by the letter M. So I've already done the J video, and today I'm here to talk about the letter M and the idea, what is in a name? Well, the Word Oracle Alchemy System is has to do with words, and it has to do with the letters of the letters of the alphabet. So um, the thing about this system, this name, what is in a name? What is in a name? It is the architecture. The letters hold the architecture of our life. So what that really means is that at a soul level, before we enter the flesh, we devise what attributes or gifts, what things we want to work with in this life, and those become the soul qualities we come in with. So when a baby comes in, we have all the qualities. We still have all the qualities. We never lose the qualities. They're in us. What happens is that some of the qualities we naturally open, and they expand through our life, and they become our strengths that we're living our life with. And many people who have worked with the name code have been able to easily identify with the things that that they naturally did, that were also written in the architecture of the alphabet letters in their name. And equally so, it reveals to us where some of those things may have been, we may have allowed them to become dormant for one reason or another. Sometimes we shrink gifts because of circumstances outside of ourselves. These things happen. So the name code is a code directly related to the letters in your name, and that is a definite way to understand your soul purpose. So these are the things your soul chose, and then your name, the letters in your name become the attributes. So it is like numerology in the sense that we are writing down the names, and we are taking account of the letters in the names. But after that, they are using an entirely different system than the name code. So the name code, each letter in the name code comes with 4 sort of attributes attached to it. So each letter sort of has 4 things with it. And the letters show us what those attributes are. And I'm going to go through the cards and show you that these are the 4 M cards in the Word Oracle. So the Word Oracle is the alphabet times 4 in 4 different color categories. And so each of these cards reveal through the cards name and its purpose, its message. It reveals each of the attributes. That's how we see the attributes, is through the window or lens of each card. So when it comes to the letter M, if you have the letter M as your first initial, or if you have the letter M in anywhere in your birth name, this is one of the these 4 cards are going to speak to what that M attribute is for you in your life. Okay, so if you have M, this is something you might want to pay attention to. So the first card, M card, speaks to show us what this attribute is about. So the card is called Divine Ideas Grow Like Seeds. Some tending is required. Basically, that shows up for some. For some who have the M in their name, it shows up as a steady tending to self and to what matters. Care is given consistently and things naturally grow in their own time. So an M in the name, that's what the gift is about. If it's fully blossomed, it's natural to take care of oneself consistently. It's natural. And it's natural to allow life to unfold and grow in its own time. Okay? When the gift is not fully blossomed, so for others who, for whatever reason, it isn't blossomed, they may notice that self-care is secondary and that everything else in their life is tended to first. So that is the first attribute of M. Okay? That's it. The second attribute of M comes from this card, and this card is called An Exciting Attitude is Welcome. So, this for some is going to show up like natural enthusiasm that carries in each step forward. So, it's just like you have a natural enthusiasm. It's just in your thing. Movement feels alive for you and energy builds through engagement. If the gift is open, if the gift is being used as you intended, that's how it would be. And for others, things may feel a little routine, like things lack spark. So if you're in the feeling like things are routine or that you don't have spark going on, that is an indicator for you that this gift is not fully blossomed. When we do the name code, it works in a way that whatever is laying dormant is fully activated again, as it was when we came in initially as babies. All right. This is the third card, and this one calls itself Wisdom Says All Moving Parts Are Connected. So for some, this is showing up like where connections are easily seen and trusted as they appear. So this person follows the connections and doesn't need to know the whole plan. This person trusts that the steps are appearing, and that this type of, if the M is activated, if this attribute is activated, this M person is has the recognition that everything is always linked and moving together. This person really lives in that reality. For others who may have it not fully activated, they may experience the feeling of being disjointed and separate and not really seeing things as clearly related to one another. So these things, again, when you hear them, allow you, if you have the M, to just notice where you are, and notice, am I naturally doing that thing, or have am I more operating the other way? We are usually going to be a bit of a mix. Okay, so now we're at the fourth M, and this card is called Passionately Pushing Forward. So what this speaks to is having the attribute where energy is directed with clarity and a steady pace. Like this person is really directed, clarity and steady pace. And this person is making forward movement without force. And they do it one step at a time. So if you are an M person and that is you, then you have this one engaged. You have this attribute open. Others might feel that their energy is scattered, or that they find themselves that they push ahead too quickly. So those are signs that either are showing us that the gift is activated and we are using it in full bloom, or if it is laying dormant. The word, the name code, when you do the name code, it is done to your birth name. Obviously, I do it for you. You get it sent to you. When you do the name code, you get to have the architecture of your name, and there is a whole series of statements that you do, and you do it for a number of days, because this is spelling and this is respelling. It is unspelling and respelling. So for a number of days, you would dedicate yourself to doing the activity, that day by day, doing it over this amount of time, you reactivate in you any of the things, the attributes that have lain dormant, or, for one reason or another. And many of us have had things happen in our life that were just kind of, someone could have just laughed at us when we were attempting something that was really meaningful to us. And a simple thing like that can lead to one beginning to shrink an attribute. So we don't have to have experienced extreme harm for us to have not fully activated any of these attributes, any of these gifts that we chose at a soul level to come in here with, to work with, to fully activate, to fully be on purpose. So really this does speak to the fact that a lot of us have spent time wondering, what is our purpose? Do we have a purpose? All those kind of purpose questions. And when you have your name code done and you do it, you get to be on purpose, on the purpose that you came in with, and with all those things working with you and for you, so that you create the, heaven on earth. We are meant to experience heaven on earth. I know that the big picture out there, the big spell of the world, makes it look otherwise. But we are meant to experience heaven on earth here. And part of the great hoax is the language that we are all using. Language is a tool. I just heard a fantastic guy talk about language, and one of the things he said was language is like one of Babylon's tools, and it is. It's a tool. It's now even more apparent that language is a divisive tool in the hands of those who wish to divide. Let your language unify you with the divine. Let your language unify you with the divine imprint that you came here to live out. Because if each one of us is living out our divine imprint, those who wish to control us will find us um, out of their reach, untouchable. So we need to use all the things at our disposal in order to be the energy of love, peace, and allness. Allness. So, yes, I believe that when we start with ourself, peace is possible. I, for many years, went to Unity Church. We ended everything, every occasion was ended with the peace song, and the last line is, "Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me." And God has me on a mission to help people cultivate word peace, peace with words, sovereign relationship with words. All of us are using borrowed language that has intention and energy from where we do not really necessarily know. And we deserve to have a clear, clean communication tool. The Word Oracle Alchemy System allows us to clean words, one word at a time or a bunch of words at a time. We can clean words, and then we are having a bunch of words that are no longer borrowed. We've cleaned them and we've refurbished them. We've upgraded them. We've given them a renovation. We have given them a new signature energetic frequency for ourselves. They can mean whatever they want to mean to other people. We become free. We become sovereign. Language is the key to freeing ourselves. And this little tool has a magical, fun, playful way to free yourself, because of course it wants us to play. We are meant to be having fun. This is paradise. I know it's hard to believe, but it is. And this is one of these tools that brings us closer to the divine, energetic imprint that is us, that we came here with. Using this tool cleans us of all the word spells and all the implications that words have, all of those effects that would hold us hostage rather than set us free. This allows us to have a free, sovereign relationship with language. And in that, there is freedom in all areas of our life. I know it's true because I'm using it. I'm like the mad scientist. And yes, I invite you to check out the name code, check out Word Alchemy. And thanks so much for tuning in. Bless you.